Hello, Gems. Today we're at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and we're going to go eat at Narcoossee's. Let's go. Narcoossee's at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort opened in 1988. It has since become a popular dining destination known for its fresh seafood, waterfront location, and stunning views of the Magic Kingdom and Seven Seas Lagoon. Specializing in fresh seafood and steaks, the menu features lobster bisque, scallops, and filet mignon, often complemented by a selection of fine wines. The elegant coastal-themed ambiance provides a perfect setting for a romantic meal or special occasion, enhanced by glimpses of the Magic Kingdom's fireworks for a truly magical evening. So we have made our way into Narcoossee's. They gave us this beautiful table that is just absolutely perfect. Our view is the lake and the lights and everything is just absolutely beautiful. But let's take a look at the menu because it's late and we're getting hungry. So let's take a look at this menu. They have some starters here. They've got this Narcoossee's chilled seafood plateau that is $139, so we'll not be getting that. But then they also have a calamari, tortelloni, which I think I might get that, and shrimp and grits. And then they've also got a summer tomato and chickpea tart that is your plant-based option, and a ocean-inspired charcuterie board that is all seafood and no cheese, so I will not be getting that. How dare they call it a charcuterie. For your soups and salads, they have a lobster bisque, and they have a romaine and hearts of palm salad, local citrus and goat cheese salad. And for your entrees, let's see, they've got the surf and turf, which I believe both Jason and I are going to get. We're not going to splitsies any of our entrees tonight, and that is very rare for us. But I mean, look at it. It comes with filet mignon and a lobster tail. Yes, please. I will definitely get that. And they also have a Gulf shrimp bucatini, a black and red fish. Then you can also get a prime New York strip steak, red wine glazed salmon, milk brine pork chop, roasted vegetable paella, which is your plant-based option, and pan-seared scallops and Parisian gnocchi. And they also have a couple of sides that you can get. They've got a sweet and sour Brussels sprouts. There's a loaded mashed potatoes and a wild mushroom risotto. First up, I got the Pink London Spritzer. This is Lear's Pink London Spirit, grapefruit soda, pomegranate green tea, lime, and mint for $12. Let's see how this tastes. Oh yeah, wow. That mocktail is definitely one of my favorites. I feel like I've had this exact drink, or at least something very much like it, at the Hollywood Brown Derby at Studios. But this one is Pink London Spirit grapefruit soda, which has a really nice kind of bite to it, which I didn't think I would like, but that sounds great. Pomegranate green tea. I absolutely love that. Pomegranate is one of my favorite flavors. I love the mixture of pomegranate and cran juice and just passion fruit, guava, mango. They all go really well together. Then it also has lime and mint. Now the mint I didn't think that I would like as much as I do. It's just a little hint. I guess if I maybe mush the mint leaf in there more, it would have more of a minty flavor, but I don't want to do that because it's great as it is, and I would have this again, absolutely. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Great start here at Narcoossee's. So I haven't mentioned that we're here because it's our anniversary. It is our 13th wedding anniversary, but 18 years together overall, and we were married here at the wedding pavilion. We had a Epcot Illuminations dessert party and bridal portraits at MK and Epcot. So I'll show a montage of that at the end of this. But I'm hungry, so let's get to the bread. So this is a sourdough loaf of bread with butter that looks really nice and fresh. And on top it has pink Hawaiian sea salt. And yeah, let's see how this tastes. It is really good. The bread is nice and fresh. It's still warm, and it has that nice crust on the outside. You can hear that crackle? The symphony of crackle, as you know, Colette would say in Ratatouille, a symphony of crackle. The butter is really nice and soft. I think it's whipped, actually. And it's a little bit warm as well. And then that Hawaiian sea salt on top. Now at home, we have pink Himalayan sea salt. It's pretty much the same idea, I think, but it just has a nice sort of extra flavor to it. I can't really describe it, but it's more salty. It tastes like a better version of salt, I guess. I don't know. But it is very, very nice that we're getting free bread service at the table, because a lot of restaurants have stopped doing that. So I am very happy to come here, and they have not only a bread service, but a really good one. And it's hot bread. It's nice and fluffy on the inside, very crusty on the outside. Absolutely love it. I'd give the bread a 5 out of 5 tiaras.
For my appetizer, I got the brisket and ricotta tortelloni. This comes with parsnip, brown butter, and sultana raisins for $17.
Let's see how this tastes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. So this brisket and ricotta tortelloni, I had a hard time choosing an appetizer. I either wanted this or the calamari. I am so glad that I got this instead, because it is absolutely delicious. It's inventive and different, and I really like that. I didn't expect to come to a seafood restaurant and see anything with brisket on the menu, so that was surprising, I would say. And this has this parsnip puree as well, which is really good. I've actually eaten it all, so that's gone. It had a really nice creamy texture, and paired with the brisket and ricotta, and the tortelloni itself is cooked really well. It isn't under or overcooked. It's not, too crunchy, and it isn't too soft. I generally like my pasta to be al dente, which is, just a little bit undercooked, right? A little bit more chewy. So I really like that. And then it also came with raisins, which I wasn't sure about, but I've eaten them and I didn't notice. So there's that. Yeah, but I think that this is a really good appetizer. Very different. I haven't seen anything like this anywhere else that we've eaten, and we've eaten at a lot of places this year. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras.
For Jason's appetizer, he got the lobster bisque. This has butter poached lobster, vanilla, and coral for $19.
Let's see how this tastes. This is hard. Oh my God. Yum. Yes. That lobster bisque is out of this world. We both. It was like a spiritual experience. That was so good. The lobster, the waiter told us, is poached in butter. It's just like soaked up all of that buttery goodness, that sweet, creamy flavor. Oh my gosh. And then it also has vanilla, which absolutely sounds disgusting. And I did not think that I would really like it, but it actually added this nice sort of aftertaste of a sweetness that was really nice. It wasn't overpowering. It doesn't taste like, cake or cookies or anything like that, but it just a slight hint at the end. Lobster bisque, for me, I'm going to give that one a platinum tiara. You agree? Jason agrees 1,000% that gets a platinum tiara. That was amazing.
For our entrees, we both got the surf and turf. This is filet mignon, butter poached lobster tail, potato mash, roasted rainbow vegetables, and red wine demi-glaze for $87. We also added some enhancements, the char-broiled Gulf shrimp for $15, and the plancha seared scallops for $21. I also got a side of wild mushroom risotto for $12.50.
I'm going to start with the steak. Let's see how this tastes. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, that steak was delicious. I don't know if you could tell by the expression on my face as I ate that, but this is one of the best steaks that I've had on property ever, I think. The outside, the char-grilled flavor on this, there's a nice crust on it, and that, grill flavor is really prevalent. I absolutely love it. I asked for it medium rare, and so it's nice and pink, and it's just, I hardly need a steak knife for this. I could cut it with a regular knife, I think, and it would work just fine. It is so incredibly tender. The flavor of the meat really comes through. That's why I like it medium rare, because you get more of that meat flavor. It isn't cooked off, and it's a really good portion. I think it's about 6 ounces here. And yeah, accompanied with the lobster tail and everything else, let's get to the other things on this plate. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't exactly know what to eat first, but let's try the lobster next. Let's see how this tastes. I'm gonna dip the lobster in the butter. Let's do this. Oh my God. So good. Jason just said this is so good he could literally cry. I feel that, yeah. This lobster tail is huge. And I really, really like how it comes out of the shell already, because I don't want to be bothered with taking it out of the shell, figuring out how to do that. I'm lazy, so I just want it slapped on the plate with, and it is poached in butter, so again, that flavor comes through, just like the lobster bisque. This lobster really is very fresh and very, very good. We absolutely love it. It's very, very subtle fish flavor. It isn't overpowering, and it's not too of the sea. It's not salty or anything. It's just a nice mild flavor. It is cooked to absolute perfection. It is amazing that, it's not so easy to cook fish. Fish are very temperamental. If you undercook them, they're like mushy and slimy and gross. And then if you overcook them, they're like a tough, hard leather chew. So you don't want either. And this lobster is cooked to perfection. Now let's try it maybe with the steak together, combined. Now we got the lobster and steak together. Let's see how this tastes. Perfect. I love this so much, I never want these flavors to leave my mouth. When you pair the buttery lobster tail, big, juicy piece of lobster with that delicious, tender filet, surf and turf together. I mean, you can't ever beat that. We love surf and turf. I am absolutely salivating. And the fireworks are starting, so let's go check that out. Outside, they have a special place to actually watch them, so let's go. That was actually amazing. We had such a good view from our table that we ended up not going outside. And plus, our food, it was out already and we didn't want it to get cold. So, sitting here enjoying the Halloween fireworks actually, because tonight is a party night. So the fireworks happened at, I think, 10. Is it 10? Yeah, 10 o'clock. So we're just sitting here not expecting to see any fireworks actually, but we got treated to Halloween fireworks, which was so nice. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue eating. So now let's try the sides that came with the lobster and filet. They have some grilled vegetables here. Let's see how this tastes. Really good. A little bit salty, but still in the realm of not too salty, but like on the cusp of that. They are grilled, so they have that nice char flavor on the outside. They're cooked really well, not too mushy, not too overcooked. I like vegetables a little bit crunchy. I would like these maybe cooked a little bit less, actually. They aren't mushy, but they're sort of heading that way. And I don't love that. But it looks like a cauliflower, a broccoli, yellow carrot, I don't know what that is, and then a regular carrot, I think. They're all really, really fresh. Love them. Let's try the potatoes. The potatoes are really good, nice and creamy. I thought at first it was too bland, but then I got sort of an aftertaste of butter, so that was great. All in all, this dish is just insanely good, and I would give this surf and turf with everything, with the lobster and the filet and the sides and the glaze. We actually haven't talked about that yet. It's a red wine demi, I think, and it's really spectacular. All in all, this dish, I highly recommend that you come here and have the surf and turf. So this gets a platinum tiara. Highly recommend. Next, I'll try the scallop. Let's see how this tastes. Sadly, that scallop just was okay. It didn't do it for me. It's a little bit overcooked, and sadly, scallops are notoriously hard to cook. So the issue is that the outside is a little too crispy, and then the inside is a little bit rubbery and tough. So I didn't love that. The flavor is there. It's great. It is a huge scallop. It's a great portion. You do get 3, which for the price, you could maybe say maybe you should get like 4 instead of 3, but the scallops themselves are a great quality, high quality. But yeah, just the cooking just wasn't it tonight. So I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5 tiaras. Shrimp. Let's see how this tastes. So that again, the shrimp was just okay. We agree that I don't know. I think it's also a little bit overcooked, and the char grilled flavor on the outside was like too much. Actually, it overpowered the shrimp, and so it tasted a little bit burnt actually. But other than that, I mean, the size of the shrimp was pretty good. I've had much larger shrimp here, but yeah, it was kind of just okay. So we're going to give that a 3 out of 5 tiaras. Now let's try the mushroom risotto. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah, sure. So that was pretty good, and I like the mushroom flavor. It isn't too overpowering. It's not too earthy. The risotto is cooked, I think, a little bit too much. It's a little bit mushy for me, but it still tastes great, if that makes sense. And then on top, I guess it has this fontina, this is called. I'm not sure what this is, but it is delicious. And it adds a nice creamy flavor and texture to the risotto. And yeah, overall, I like this. Would I get it again? I am not sure. It is a little bit salty. And yeah, but it's still pretty good. I would suggest this to anyone that loves mushrooms. You will absolutely love this. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras.
For dessert, I had to try the almond-crusted cheesecake. This comes with Lambert cherry sauce and chantilly cream for $17.
Let's see how this tastes. Oh yeah. So I'm sure that you could tell by my expression that was delicious. That cheesecake is so smooth and creamy and just melts in your mouth. It isn't overly sweet. It isn't overly cheesy. Like, I've had cheesecakes that tasted like feet, and this is not that. It has a nice mild flavor. It might have a touch of lemon, I think, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But then it also has these little, I think they're crisp pearls on top, and it makes a Mickey. So extra points for that. The presentation of this is absolutely beautiful. The chantilly cream, wow, it is absolutely so light and fluffy. It's like eating air in the best way possible. I am in love with this. This cheesecake is very, very popular. Our waiter told me that this is what they're known for, which of course I already knew that, but yeah, this is what they're known for a reason. On the outside, there are little slivers of almond, like they're so paper thin. It's ridiculous how thin they are. They're coated in sugar, and they're all over the outside of this thing. It is absolutely stunning. You can see the smile on my face that this thing brings. It is one of the best desserts that I've eaten on property, period. This is absolutely amazing. This gets a platinum tiara. Highly recommend. So our waiter also brought us a little plate of some treats for our anniversary. We've got 2 milk chocolate coated caramel with sea salt and a white chocolate piece here that says happy anniversary from Narcoossee's, and then I guess a little bit of cream as well on the side. So I'm going to eat a caramel. Let's see how this tastes. So that was a good caramel. I would say it's the consistency of like a Milky Way, I think. It's good. It was a lot more soft than I was expecting. I was expecting that Werther's shop at Epcot has a chocolate-covered caramel square, and the caramel in that is a lot more chewy. But anyway, this was free, so I'm not going to knock it at all. It's still caramel. I love caramel, so it's fine. Anyway, let's try the cream. That is whipped cream. It is good. It is whipped. It's light and airy, and yeah, this is a really, really nice extra special item that we got here. So I will possibly eat this whole thing. So that is a really good sign. But yeah, I would say that this little extra anniversary treat is going to get a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Really, really nice and unexpected. So that's it for tonight. We had such a great time at Narcoossee's. We hadn't eaten there in, I think, maybe 10 years or something, but we might come here now every year on our anniversary, so stay tuned, I guess. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate every single one of you, and as always, have a magical day.